Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Violet, and now let's continue back on our journey again in the treasure hunt. So we were at school now, learned some more stuff, and now it's time for us to head west. All the way up here. Titan badge, flying. Yeah. That is the next objective. So, to get there, we need to go to the Pokemon Center or location that we can fly to that is closest. That is the Cortondo West area. Then we have to go away from there. So we'll probably spend an episode at least, I think, just traveling there, and then next after that maybe will be the one where you can battle it. We'll see. So the flying type is the Titan Pokemon here. So you need to have Pokemon that are strong against flying. You have electric, you have ice, you have rock. They are really good against flying. Do not use bug types, don't use fighting types. Both because they also are they reduce damage to flying types as well, so that would be the best one to use. A rock type is pretty good because flying type damage is reduced against rock types. Rock type also usually have high defense, and most, if I won't say all, but most flying type Pokemon, majority do use physical moves. So it's evening time here. You see Ghastly, we see a Fampi. Ground type Pokemon are not good against the flying type because their moves can't even hit a Pokemon of that type. Ghost types are okay, but Pokemon can still be hit by moves about it though. Let's do some training then. I've seen you around school. You're that new transfer student, aren't you? What if I am? You're the student who seems unfazed about Ghastly running around. He has a Fletchling. The Fletchling is Generation 6 Pokemon. This is a normal and flying type, but it's going to be a fire type as it evolves. So you can use fire Pokemon moves against it right now, but it won't be very effective when it evolves to Fletchinder and later Talonflame. This one wasn't easy though. This new kid's really shaking things up. How nice of you to say so. I would like to agree, but I don't want to be too cocky. There's a Skiddo if you want to beat him. I already caught one earlier when we were on the other side. What's this one? Like a bird egg? Capsakid. That's a new one from Generation 9. And it looks a bit... Is it like a egg on the top, or what is it? It looks like a flower, like a petal. Probably means he's weak to fire. Let's go and bite them. Yeah, this one has a Razor Leaf. So Razor Leaf means it's a grass type move, most likely. Very few Pokemon have a... very few Pokemon knows Razor Leaf that is not a grass type Pokemon, so... Capsakid is almost down now. Let's use a Pokeball. It's a bit mean as well. Mean and evil. Cruel-ish. We got Capsakid caught at least. I'll take the Pokédex data for this new Pokemon, the Capsakid. Yeah, it's a grass type. The spicy pepper Pokemon. Traditional Paldean dishes can be extremely spicy because they include the shed front teeth of Capsakid among their ingredients. Ugh. So I hope they don't pull out the teeth of this Pokemon and eat the stuff. That would be kind of rude. I mean, we saw one Pokemon about Spoink here that if it doesn't bounce, it dies, so... Seems like the Pokédex over time has become a lot more realistic and less, well, kind and cute. More like realistic and mean. A Rockruff. Here we have a cool Pokemon. Rockruff from Generation 7, the famous Kukui Pokemon, Professor Kukui's Pokemon, Rockruff. He is a rock type, so it's resistant to fire, for example. Rockruff is known to have more than one way of evolving based upon when you evolve it. Rockruff could be a cool Pokemon. Capture one, there we did. Rockruff is a cool Pokemon for Rock type. The cool thing about Rockruff is that, yeah, it's a Rock type, but like a lot of Rock type Pokemon, it's actually pretty speedy. Most Rock types are very slow and have high defense. This one has more of the agile parts. That's kind of cool. Thing is though, should we use Rockruff over Nacli, which we got earlier? This one has minus special attack plus speed, which is actually a very good combination. Very good, actually. This means that special attack is not really used by Rockruff a lot. It's 24 speed speed good for a Rock type. Let's check out Nacli. So Nacli has higher attack, but a higher level, of course. Higher defense as well. You know what? I'm sorry, Rockruff. I want to use you, but I want to try to use some new Pokemon to show them off. Even though a Rockruff is one of my favorite Rock types, I probably would say. Ghastly, we have Mankey here, which is a cool fighting type. Cool thing about Mankey in this game is it actually has another evolution in this game, which is new compared to the old game. But this is fight it at least, so we can get it to our Pokédex. So Mankey is one of the OGs in Pokemon from Generation 1. This one was very cool Pokemon. Problem with Mankey is that it is very weak defensively. It has low defense, but it trades defense for speed, because a lot of fighting types are usually not the fast, but they have a bit more defense, so that they can hit hard and take damage as well. But Mankey is more about speed than defense. So we have more Lampys here. Then we have the Capsakid, Ghastly. There's a Pokemon item here. There's also a question mark here. You can see on my minimap. There's a question mark, and you can see Flittle. What is a Flittle? Apparently there's a lot of Flittles here. Let's try to figure out what it is and where we can find it. Oh, here we are. Oh wow, there's a lot of them. What is a Flittle though? Let's take a look. Anticipation. So Anticipation is an ability which they can detect if there's a super effective move that the other Pokemon has. If you have a super effective move, then it'll shudder. That means that it knows that you have a super effective move against it. So it's a very nice move if you want to be... If you don't know against your opponent, if they have a move that can be super effective against you, then it can be nice to be prepared for it. Now, Flittle has a very cool evolved form, which you probably want to go get for. But I don't know if you're gonna use it though. It's a Psychic type Pokemon. Good update though. Should try to capture one maybe. Could try. Let's go with Incinerate then. Maybe the Lice. Cause my attack to go down. That's no problem though, because Incinerate is a special attack. Couldn't do a lot of damage to this one, or not KO it, because... Let's try to... Can do this one as well. Pokemon Ghost type. Can defeat Pokemon like this in the wild. Can try to sneak up on one as well if you want to. Like this, if you just do that without them noticing you, there's a chance you'll get a first strike. And that means you also get that able to go more rounds. Confusion. Round maybe will help. That works. We also have False Swipe TM from school from the last episode. We could also use that to learn False Swipe to some Pokemon. But for now, I think we're going to be fine without it. There's Flittle, we got it caught. 19 on Whooper, that's nice. Here's Flittle, the Frill Pokemon, Psychic type. It spends its time running around wastelands. If anyone steals its beloved berries, it'll chase them down and exact its revenge. Whoa! So yeah, don't mess with the Flittle and his berries, or you will be sorry. Yeah, well, that was cool. Got the item up here. Here's also another river nearby. Got some more Psyducks here. Oh, I see a TM. Always go for TMs if you see them, because just by discovering it, you can also craft more. Agility. This is also one of the OG moves. Agility increases speed by 2. Well, speaking of speedy Pokemon, here is Miss Drevis. Can we get it though? Here we go. Miss Drevis, the Generation 2 Ghost Pokemon, and the very first Pokemon in history that was a pure Ghost type. Because yeah, Ghastly was the first Ghost type Pokemon in history, but that one was a dual type, Ghost and Poison. Miss Drevis was the first Ghost only Pokemon. Now we're about to get KO'd, so you need to be careful now. You probably need to heal. Let's go to that bag, use a Sip Potion. Because it restores 60 HP and we have 58 HP deficit, so we go back to full. I don't understand why they only use Confuse Ray twice, because we already are confused, but that's fine. Astonish. A weak Ghost move. We're still confused from the Confuse Ray. But this time we say, no, we're gonna attack. We hit the bite. And you see Miss Travis is still on. Still gonna capture it. Nope, Miss Travis says I'm not gonna get captured. It's confusion. Not too much damage because Miss Travis is not a Psychic type, so it doesn't have any damage bonus from using the same type. Great Ball will be used and Great Ball will work, so that got Miss Travis. 18 on Knuckly and Palmy. Here is Miss Travis's data. The Screech Pokemon. It loves to bite and yank people's hair from behind without warning, just to see their shocked reactions. Yeah, this Pokemon likes to do tricks. And Palmy is evolving! Yay! This is a great timing because Palmy is going to be important in the next battle we're going to have. Look at this one. Palmy becomes Palmo. And now it's also a fighting type. Which is good and bad at the same time because, yeah, this means now it can cover more Pokemon to fight, but it means flying types can now deal neutral damage against it instead of being reduced damage. Which is a bit of a meh, but it's fine. Palmer uses a unique fighting technique in which it uses its forepaws to strike foes and zap them with electricity from its paw pads simultaneously. So basically, none of those can hit you hard, but it'll zap you at the same time as it strikes you. Also learn the move Arm Thrust, because of course it gains a type it wants to use its typing too. As you can see that you see that its main power is attack. So yeah, this is probably one of those Pokemon I need to use the Adamant Berry on, or Adamant, you know what I mean, the Adamant Mint. Arm Thrust is like Fury Swipes. You hit 1 to 5 or 2 to 5 times. So let's actually do that. Let's go to a bag right now. Go to the other items menu. You'll find the Adamant Mint, which increases attack but reduces special attack of the nature. And give this one to Pawmo, not Pawme, but Pawmo. Now you will see the stats of Pawmo has changed. Now it has 37 attack and 21 special attack. This means physical attacks going to do a lot more damage, while special attacks going to do less damage because they are nature. Let's have a Mudbray here, the Generation 7 ground type Pokemon. Probably actually would like to use Mudbray. It's a bit on the slow side, but the great thing about it is very tanky, because it usually has the ability called Stamina. Stamina means that if you take a hit, or take some damage, then you will start to get your defense up. And Mankey wants to come too. We already have a Mankey. I'm sorry. Well, no, we don't have Mankey. We didn't capture it. Capture this one though. Let's do Incinerate. Yeah, we got it. Almost. Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss is a move that does damage based upon the level. So the level number is a damage number as well. Try to get a Mankey. 1, 2, 3, and got him. Now, because we already have Fighting type in Palmo, we're gonna stick with that instead of going for Mankey. Because Mankey is a pure Fighting type. But it's a cool Pokemon though, it's an OG. It's extremely quick to anger. It could be docile one moment and thrashing away the next instant. Yeah, those who watch the anime, for example, you know that Ash, when he met Mankey in the first season of Pokemon, they didn't really go too well, to say the least. But hey, could be fun. Let's do this trainer then, see what she can offer us in a battle. Have you seen one of those pillars of light? You can spot them from even far away. Yeah, she's referring to either the Tera raid, was it dungeons or caves? And then you have the wild Tera Pokemon that you can see from a distance as well. She has a Shuppet. Shuppet is a Generation 3 Ghost type, so Bite is good here. And Shuppet doesn't really have a high defense, won't get killed easily. That's the only Pokemon she has. Too bright. Well, the sun is setting, coming up. So that's nice. I wish I lived in the region of Paldea. It seems to be like a very warm region. Yeah, there's a snowy part in the north, but seeing as Paldea is based upon the Iberian Peninsula of Spain and Portugal, I know these places used to be a lot more hotter and warmer most of the year, so. At the same time, I also heard from people living in Spain and Portugal saying that sometimes it can get so hot that they really wish they were in my country, Norway, where actually it's a lot more colder. Like even today, as of this recording in April, it's still snow outside where I live. And in most places, snow has been gone for a month, and here, snow won't be gone for a few more weeks. So, but soon it's going to be gone though, so it won't last forever. Oh, TM! Go, 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 go! It's sunny day. Speaking of warm, here's sunny day. Haha, what timing! Sunday is a great TM. Causes sunlight to shine, increasing damage of fire moves, and reducing damage of water moves. It will cause electricity thunder to have a big chance to miss, and solar beam will have an instant hit. No need to 1 day charge. Anyways, that's going to be an end of this episode as we keep on climbing up this mountain to see where we can find this Titan Pokemon. So we can see we are kind of far away still. I mean, we only went up this hill here, doing some Pokemon catching and training. And we're gonna go up to this Pokemon Center here, the West Province Area 1 Central. Then we have a path going south down to Alfornada, which we're not gonna go, because that's a high level place. And then we can then go north, up this mountain path here to meet the Titan Pokemon, or east towards Cascarafa, where we also find a Team Star base. That's what we're going to do after that. So, Titan Pokemon, Team Star, that's going to be our next objectives. After that, we're going to head back to the other side of Paldea. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. And that's it for now. See you guys next time as my journey in Pokemon Violet continues.